Alright boys, as you guys all know, guess who's approaching the global? Yes, it's FREYR. A lot of people have been asking me, and based off my last videos, I've been talking about FREYR a lot. Everyone's been asking, and when I say everyone, I mean a lot of people have been asking, is this banner worth it? Should I dip into this banner? What are the pros? What are the cons? Is this unit a must-have? Is this unit necessary? What is the entire deal with it? Today, I'm going to try to give you my opinion, what I feel is the entire situation with all of this. With that being said, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's jump into it. Let's break it down. Let's have some fun. So again, first thing to give you background, if you've been, just missing, you haven't seen anything about this unit, FREYR, brand new update, drops with Ragnarok, that's the entire thing here. Again, in this update, and to make it very clear, FREYR is the story thing, and like she's existing. Where is it? It's literally right here, right? So we have an entire event, and this is FREYR, right? You know who FREYR is. She's in that trailer. Most likely, she is a unit, and she is gonna maybe be the unit to go and beat the demonic beast. So just keep that in mind if you're saving for her. That does exist. That's, out there, just putting it there. Again, if you haven't seen the banner already, we have FREYR, good unit. He's really solid. Sigurd, a good unit. You have Thona, which is for free, which most people have. If you don't have her, she's, good for a few things with, like, Belmoth and stuff like that. So she's there. You have Blue Ragnarok Melee, which, again, not the best, but he's there. You do have Brunhild, great unit. You have Rag Dien, not that bad. You have Blue Magilda, or just regular Magilda. You have Green Merlin, which is Rag Merlin. You have Scotty, Ragbon, and the Snake Lady, right? So that's the entire banner. Mainly, it's Ragnarok. That's what this is. It's a Ragnarok banner. To show it to you in an easier format so you see everything, this is what the banner looks like. Again, first thing, to make it clear, with this entire banner, if you are summoning for the side units, understand they're not guaranteed as usual. If you're chasing a side unit, the only way to summon on this banner is if you are chasing multiple side units, not just one, right? So for example, if you're chasing Brunhild, Magilda, Scotty, you can do it. That's 3 characters on the banner. If you pull FREYR also, that's 4 characters that are great. Pulling dupes of Ragbon, outstanding. Dupes of just, Sigurd here and there for PvP team isn't that bad. So there are characters on here that'll help you out a ton. Pulling dupes of Brunhild, pulling dupes of other units. It's good. If you chase multiple units on this banner, you can then summon. The thing that I want to mention, and the thing that I really want to get out there, if you're summoning for FREYR, right? FREYR's great. Is he necessary for the demon boss? Not really. Maybe later down the line in like 2 months, 1 month, whenever we see it, you'll get the actual designed unit to beat the wolf. Is it wolf, right? I don't know, but you'll have a character designed specifically for it. That's the character you probably need. Again, Scotty was good for Deer. She wasn't the designed character. You had obviously her, which, she was used to beat the beast. Same way with this one. Brunhild was not the designed character. She was good. Magilda was the one designed to actually beat the bird. So same way, that's going to happen. This is not a must-have. FREYR's not a must-have. He's very good. Don't get me wrong on that one, but he's not the end-all character to defeat him. You have, looking forward, right, maybe it's FREYR to go and beat the boss, so keep that in mind. And again, just to make it super clear with this entire banner, these units have been returning, like every other banner, we see a bunch of Ragnarok units, so just remember, they're going to be back, and they're going to be back, like, relatively soon. The only thing is, if you're, gunning for FREYR on this banner, he will not be guaranteed moving forward, right? So again, that's the entire idea here. With Magilda, if you skipped Magilda, most people are still suffering. If you skipped Brunhild, yeah, you had a lot of banners to try and pull her, so that's a little bit easier. Magilda, a little bit harder. For Deer Lady, it's impossible. I know a lot of people that still haven't pulled her. So again, this is the only chance to get FREYR guaranteed, but if you are going for other characters, realize they may return on other banners, and they've just been here constantly. You have them on the ticket banner also. They've been returning on, like, literally, you had them on the anniversary banner, the banner before the anniversary, you had them on their own specific banner, now this banner. Moving forward in the next RAG update, and the one after that, and the one after that, they will keep returning, they will keep appearing on those banners, so you can definitely skip this one, and maybe, just maybe, FREYR returns on FREYR's banner, and you can go for FREYR being the actual demonic beast unit, and you get a chance to pull him, which, again, based on just, this is mainly banner. I'm talking about banner right now. I will talk about the unit separately. He's great. Banner's good. If you don't have characters, this is a solid chance to go and stack out your account to beat the demonic beasts. Fully up to you, but that's the entire point. Now with FREYR, what does he do, just so you know? Allies are immune to ignites at the start of the ally's turn, applies Blessing of Light to the hero, and increases all of the hero's stats by 15% for 2 turns. Every 2 turns, apply the Blessing of Light again. When Blessing of Light is removed, increases all of allies' stats by 5% for 5 turns. Very good passive, very useful. In PvP, he actually holds up pretty well. And I did see some good teams with him. So if you did summon for Waning Brunhild, this is a unit to go and pick up to buff her real well, and you can do some decent damage. Then again, we have his 2 attacks, cancel stance on one enemy, and inflicts damage equal to 500% of attack. It inflicts cleave damage, which does not activate crit damage equal to 500% of attack on one enemy. Cleave additional damage equal to 75 times crit damage minus 100%. Again, a very solid character, a very good one. And he's used in various places. Thing is, to beat the Demonic Beast, you kind of need 6/6, right? I've seen a lot of people talking about that, that like with this Demonic Beast, it's super RNG based, and you need 6/6s of all characters on your team. So when you are diving on this banner, you have to realize that if you're not pulling a 6/6, you're at a decent disadvantage. Again, maybe when we get more into this and we get like a few more tests, a few more characters, you know, being used, maybe we see other things that don't require a 6/6. But right now, based off the information that I've been given and the people that I talked to, it's very RNG based. It's you kind of need a 6/6 to go and beat him. A lot of people are running FREYR 6/6 to go and do that. There are other teams that also work, but if you're looking forward to FREYR being on your team to use, yeah, he most likely needs to be 6/6. So just keep that in mind. Again, if this is your first time going on this banner, you're just gonna go in, get him like 3/6, and then in the future get him 6/6. Fully up to you. But I wanted to make it clear that yes, he does kind of do the best, and the only way to beat the boss is on that. Again, maybe things change when I upload this, and there's actually other teams that work that don't require 6/6. So I want to put that out there as a massive point. Right now, the time of recording, 6/6 is required. There you go. And again, just another like fact, another point to put out there. By the time we actually get the Demonic Beast unit to go and beat this beast, it'll be a month or two, and by then you'll only have like 10 or 12 relics added into the game, and most likely those relics aren't going to be like game breaking, hopefully. So with that being said, and with that being like the main point, you can wait. You don't have to summon for FREYR. He is good. I would recommend that if you have the gems, maybe to look into the banner. At the end of it, see how Diane is. Again, Diane's banner is turd also, which is not really a good summon. You have Summer Merlin on there, fine. Jenna Zaneri, some okay units. If Diane's broken, then maybe it's a better choice. But for FREYR, all the Demonic Beast characters, Ragnarok Bond on there if you didn't pull him. More copies of him for your PvP team is great. It's, again, a very decent banner, a very good banner. And if you do dive onto it, you get FREYR, all this stuff. There's also a summer costume for FREYR, so if you want that, this is your only chance to obtain it, because until next summer, it won't return. That entire point stands. So you have to obtain him in order to obtain his costume. So that is a quick point to go and summon for it also. But with that being mainly it, you have time. That's my entire point. It's not a bad banner, so if you do want to dive into it, you're really walking away with a W. Final answer, should you summon? If you're missing majority of the characters, majority of the roster for your Demonic Beast, you should summon. Everyone's on there. It's a stacked banner. FREYR is also really good for other things. If you summon for Wedding Brunhild, maybe you want to go and pick up FREYR to make your team even better. That's probably the best bet. If you're looking forward to Anniversary, you wait for that. If you're looking forward to Freya, you wait for that. Screw FREYR, who needs that? So there are definitely pros and cons to this banner. Honestly, you can walk the fine line of just summoning at the very end and just having fun with that. Or you can just say, screw it, I'm not going to summon, I'm going to skip this, and just hope that, you know, the Demonic Beast unit is actually really good, and that he returns on the banner, or he returns more often, like the other Ragnarok units. So with that being said, yeah. And again, if you're wondering about me, if I'm going to summon this banner, I may take a look into it at the end of it, after I see Ragnarok Diane, or like, what is it, Summer Diane, if she's terrible, hell no. Skip Diane, go for this one. That's my entire plan. So with that being it, again, FREYR, really cool character, really cool unit. And again, if you want to summon, fully up to you. You are not making a mistake in any way. He's good, and, you know, he is useful. So peace out, enjoy, catch you guys in the next one. Have fun, and stay safe.